My name's Amanda, or Mandy Mo, and today I'll be ranking every Christmas movie. Kind of.
That's it, I'm not going.
So I'm going off a pre-made tier list, and there could be some problems with this, such as never seen the movie, which there are a couple on here I've never seen. So, I'm really excited. Let's get in the Christmas spirit. I've got a teddy bear sweater. Now that I realize it, I put this on and I'm like, oh yeah, this is Christmas. So this is Christmas. I realized teddy bears have nothing to do with Christmas. So let's pretend these are gingerbread men. Let's get started. Let's go over the categories. I'm looking at the computer, so if you see me this way, this is the computer. The highest honored tier is, it's not even Christmas time. These are for the movies that you watch when it's not even Christmas time. You love them so much that it's flippin' March 5th and you throw this bad boy in. An annual must. You don't watch it multiple times a year, but you throw it in every year because it's an annual must. The next tier, I saw it at school. It's for those Christmas movies where they push the really big TV, the squeaky one, the one they probably don't even have anymore, but back in my day, this one. And everyone goes, we're watching a movie! That's where these movies belong. And that may be the only time I've ever seen these movies. The next one is bah humbug. Like, your mom puts this movie in, you're like, really, Mom? I'm doing it because it's Christmas. I guess I'll watch this movie. And the last category is, my bad. I've never seen it. Whoops. For the movies on this list that I have yet to see, and maybe I'll watch and review on this channel and see how I like them. Because who isn't down for a good Christmas movie? That was super cringe. All right. I'm like super excited. I'm super excited and like super nervous because I'm ready to like offend everybody. Oh, I hope you can't hear my computer. Okay. Number 1. A Charlie Brown Christmas. Though this is a good movie, I don't think I would watch it anytime outside December, the Christmas vibes. I'm looking at my Christmas tree right now. You're putting the Christmas tree up. You know, you're really feeling that spirit. And because of that, a Charlie Brown Christmas, you're an annual must. A Christmas Story. Now, let me tell you about A Christmas Story. A Christmas Story was my number 1 Christmas movie growing up.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
And I think it's because I never finished it.
Only I didn't say fudge. I said the word.
I somehow would end up only watching 3/4 of it. Think about all the way up to when he goes, fudge. Is about the last time, that is the last point in the movie that I watched. I can't even tell you how it ends. I have no idea. No, he gets his little gun. Yeah, and you shoot your eye out. Okay. So, even though it was my iconic, my numero uno, it's an annual must. Because I don't think I'd watch it outside of Christmas. Sam, you know exactly where this one's going. Arthur's Christmas. I'll watch it in January. I'll watch it in September. Boy, I'd watch it in July. I love Arthur's Christmas.
Delivered. They got nothing. A child's been missed.
Not necessarily.
A child's been missed.
Do you want to wake up the whole North Pole?
Good idea. A child's been missed.
Christmas Vacation, baby. Not only is this an annual must, it is an all-the-time must.
Shitter was full!
I'll watch it anytime. I love that movie. A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. As fitting as the box is, bah humbug. A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey, I think I may have seen once. If you love this movie, I think I may have seen it once. So I really have no qualms about it. And if my sister held A Christmas Carol up, or, I don't know, A Charlie's Brown Christmas, I'm going to pick A Charlie's Brown Christmas. Like, I don't think there would ever be an instance where I would genuinely pick Christmas Carol. But that's just me. This movie right here is the reason I created this tier bracket, like this section, and it Saw It at School. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is like the #1 Christmas movie we would watch at school. Like if it was Christmas time, like the air was just a little bit crispy, you can bet, and you see that TV coming up, you can bet they were throwing on freaking How the Grinch Stole Christmas, okay? Oh, I was literally just going to ask, I wonder if they have the Jim Carrey one, and I can see it. Interesting. Where am I going to put that one? That is for everybody to figure out. Elf, I'm like every autumn Christian white girl. Elf is at the top, baby! I can't even deny my love of Elf.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal.
I can't believe I'm about to say this. It's not even that cringy, but like I forgot about this entirely until right now. My first cell phone, my ringtone, like you had to buy ringtones or record ringtones. Do you know what I recorded? I recorded Buddy the Elf going, Santa! Oh my God, Santa! I know him! That was my notification ringtone. I'm saying every time I got a text message, it was
Ah! Oh my God!
Every time I hear it or I hear someone like quote it, I get like transported back to being 14 years old, being like, do I have a text message? But I love that movie. Frosty the Snowman, I have like distinct, it's an annual must. I have like distinct memories of being like 4 years old and watching this movie, like 4 or 5.
Happy birthday!
Home Alone 2. Like I know, okay, let me defend myself. Home Alone 1, hold on, let me do Home Alone 1 since it's right here. It's an annual must. We must watch it. My boyfriend last year and I, we watched Home Alone 1 and I remembered how good it was. Home Alone 2, on the other hand, I couldn't even tell you the plot.
Excuse me, but this is an emergency.
Yes, sir?
What city is that over there?
That's New York, sir.
Yikes, I did it again.
But I swear, if Home Alone 2 is about them forgetting him again in Manhattan, I can't even. But I remembered something about it. I think the last time I watched this movie, I was like 8, 9 years old. I didn't like it. I didn't mind it. I'm a bah humbugger. Sorry. I'm off my rant. It's a Wonderful Life.
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
I'm going to put it in Saw It at School. I didn't see it at school, so that's a distinct lie right there. I did see it at home one time. Mom said, you got to watch this movie. So I did. I've never seen it again. I know it's got time travel in it. I know it probably made me cry, and I know it's got a good heart, like a heartfelt message. Never seen it again. Don't really want to. I just know it is a cult classic. So for you, Saw It at School. It's Christmas time, Charlie Brown. I throw that up with an annual must. just because I throw it in with all the Charlie Brown themed movies. The Thanksgiving one, the Christmas ones. I kind of put them all in the same category, which is I'll put it on while I'm doing the Christmas tree. All right. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Honestly, the same exact position. Like, I think I've seen this movie once, and it may have been in the movie theater. And if I had ever seen it again, it would have been at school. Like, I don't really... I don't even like... I like the Grinch. Like, it's not like I don't hate the Grinch. In fact, the Grinch right now, like, in my phase of life, kind of reminds me of, like, Universal. Because at Universal Studios, they have so much Grinch-like material out, especially if it's Christmas time. So the Grinch right now, when I see it, I actually think of Universal Studios more so than Jim Carrey and the Grinch. Ah! Claus. I saw this for the first time last year. I love this movie, and I'm so glad I got to sit down and watch it with them. I haven't seen it since, but that's just because I just haven't thought of it, like, to watch it again. But I'm definitely going to force my roommate to sit down and watch this movie. I love this. It was Miracle on Elm Street. Never seen it. Is that Miracle on Elm Street? I can't even tell what movie that is. Is that Miracle on Elm Street? Or am I like Nightmare on Elm Street? Am I getting confused? Whatever this movie is, unless it's Polar Express, I've never seen this movie before. Follow that up with Miracle on 34th Street. I think I've seen that movie. But the fact that I have absolutely no idea and like absolutely no idea if I've seen that movie or not means it's just out of my memory. So I gotta hit up some of the classics, some of the like White Christmas. Gotta watch that again. Oh, it's down there. I didn't even see it. They're just ones I never really linger in, you know? Polar Express. Before my boyfriend, it was a saw at school. Saw it like one time. It was like whatever. So Polar Express now makes me think of his favorite Christmas movie and him like growing up to this movie. And I like that. So it is now an annual must. We already talked about these old claymations. Rudolph, you're an annual must.
Ready, Rudolph?
Ready?
Another one. Rudolph, you're an annual must, baby. All right, where's the first one? I'll just do this. Santa Claus 2. Santa Claus Needs to Find a Wife. An annual must, and here's why. Santa Claus 3, annual must, and here's why. Santa Claus 1. I'll watch that anytime. Those 3 movies you watch in a row. So Santa Claus 1, I'll watch it anytime. Thanksgiving, September, July. You want to get a little funky. You want to throw it in, be like, I'm kind of feeling like a little Tim Allen. Like, let's throw in some Santa Claus. Boom. I'm with you. I'd be like, I'll get the popcorn, yeah. Well, what happens after you watch the first one? You have to watch the second. So Santa Claus 2 and Santa Claus 3 are what happens after you watch Santa Claus 1. I did see Disney Plus has a Santa Claus TV show, and I will be watching that. I'm just waiting for more of the episodes to come out before I start that journey. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. I'll put that in the annual must. Bum. I've never seen these movies. I bet that they're really good. Oh, I don't know that one either. I almost watched it on an airplane. I'll stop singing 'cause it's not cute apparently. I haven't seen the Muppets either. I love Jesus, but I don't know if I've seen that movie. Okay, so all those movies I don't think I've ever seen. Like, they are the reason this block was created. Let me describe why I did this. I will watch Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas. You watch it on Halloween. It's a Halloween-y movie. It is not top tier elf material. It's not, and I'm sorry. The only thing I know about this movie, The Star of Bethlehem, I think. The only thing I know about that movie is that I saw a lot of commercials about it on YouTube. Like a lot of before I watched YouTube, before I got to the video, it was a lot of commercials about it. I've never watched it. I think I've seen this movie, but I don't really care for this one of the Claymations. Of the Claymation series, that's not one. That is an easily forgettable one, but because I don't even remember the plot line, and I'm not even quite sure if I've seen it or not, so. And lastly, White Christmas. Now, I'm going to put this up here with Saw It at School. I did not see it at school. I saw it at home. Like I said earlier, it was a movie that Mom tricked me into watching. She said, Amanda, we're not watching Hallmark. We're not. We're watching White Christmas. Me. So those are my ratings for Christmas movies. My top tier, I agree with Arthur's Christmas, National Lampoon's, Elf, Claus, and Santa Claus. If you disagree with any of them, please put them in the comments below. I know my sister will disagree with it. Sam, put in the comments right now what you disagree with, and I'll tell you what she disagrees with. And 3, 2, 1, The Grinch. She thinks The Grinch should be higher. All right, thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!